Okay, I'm now ringing up Mr. Graeme Kenna, Bradford Council City Solicitor.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services at Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up, or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussein here. Once again, leaving yourself a daily voicemail message asking you to contact and engage with me. I believe this is the 22nd such message that I've left you, and where previously I've sent you numerous emails to come and engage with me. The only time, may I add, the only time since my brother's unlawful abduction on the 8th of August 2023 was a singular email from you on the 6th of September telling me that my brother's on the road to recovery. Why was he on a road to recovery? What have you done to him that he was on a road to recovery? And that the last time I heard anything about my brother, and now we're on 84 days later. 84 days that you've had him unlawfully in your care and custody without giving me a reasonable explanation of what you've done to him. This is completely, unprecedented what you've done. You're not and all I have asked for you as a solicitor is provide me with a legal framework of how you've abducted my brother. It is now clear to me that this is evidently a joint enterprise by the housing association, the local authority, the courts and tribunal services, and the judges and the police, all working collectively so you could kidnap my brother and force a mental capacity assessment on him. That's what it was really all about, wasn't it? So you could come down and collect him. I mean, I'm just reviewing some of my previous conversations with Mr. Browell, and it seems that even in April last year, 2022, on the 4th of April, you were planning this at a time you were looking to abduct my brother on the 4th in April 2022, at a time, if you recall, Mr. Kenna, that you, the local authority, were placing in collaboration with the Office of the Public Guardian, looking to railroad through an order for you to act as deputy, and you said there's enough information now available when it was made available to you, when you had been informed fully that on the 28th of February 2022 my brother had suffered seriously as a result of you looking to force a capacity assessment on him. And I do recall now that the capacity assessment was to take place at Carmen Community Centre by Nicholas Todd. So that's right, isn't it, Mr. Kenna? When we had returned back to Bradford, you, the local authority, had worked with the Office of the Public Guardian to arrange for a capacity assessment to be carried out on the 28th of February 2022, for a capacity assessment to be carried at Carmen Community Centre. You had managed to secure an order, and as a result of this, my brother ended up in hospital. And as a consequence, I then made you guys aware on the 1st of March 2022 that, look, hey, he's already had a capacity assessment carried out back in August 2021. He's refusing to have any further capacity assessments carried out. Leave him alone. And then as a consequence of that, you realized that you had lost all option, and then therefore you had commissioned the services of Judge Beckley, in my absence, mind you, to have a final hearing, which I did not attend and did not get to realize until October 2022. It's all fraudulent, isn't it? And by this time, in March 2022, I had got my brother to authorize me to get his medical records, and after receiving his medical records in April, I realized all the collusion that you've been doing. On the 4th of April 2022, it was quite evident to me that Mr. Browell, through receiving instructions from the Office of the Public Guardian, was looking to instigate a malicious welfare check so you could abduct my brother. Then there have been numerous previous attempts in October, September, October, November, December 2021, when my mum was still alive, that you attempted to come down several times to Oldham unannounced with the police to carry out welfare checks. These welfare checks are evidently abuse of power and process and procedure for you to get an upper hand, isn't it? Or we are just concerned, and through that concern, you're abusing and violating people's rights. That's what you're doing, Mr. Kenna, and that's obviously what's been going on. So I've been aware of the fact that you're planning to kidnap him for a number of years, for the longest of times. You had attempted to do this in April because you knew that the case was being heard in the court of protection before District Judge Beckley, who is your complete shill. He will just jump and dance for you as long as he's getting paid under the table. He then he was quite clearly malevolent, and you have him on your books to get any orders that you want. So District Judge Beckley, in collaboration in my mum's case with Justice Cobb and Justice Cohen, have obviously acted maliciously and malevolently to target us, no doubt under a racist Islamophobic narrative. But the bottom line is that you have abducted my brother. You look to abduct my brother throughout 2022. The next attempt was made obviously in October 2022 when you had instructed the Housing Association to come to raise a false flag safeguarding alert. This final attempt in August 2023 was completely unprecedented because nobody had raised a safeguarding alert. Who had raised any concerns for you to have justified coming down on the 8th of August 2023? No, nobody has raised. No, not my neighbors. Nobody. No, you were coaching my nefarious brother Adalat and my malevolent niece Shugufta to raise safeguarding alerts back in September, October, and November 2022. None of them. I saw through their lies and deceptions. My neighbors on good terms with me. He would never ever raise a false flag safeguarding alert for your benefit. Nobody's raised a safeguarding alert on the 8th of. On the 8th of August 2023. You only came down as a result of me making further applications to have the case dismissed. Your case, may I add, is not the Housing Association. It's evident the Housing Association has simply been fronted by yourself. I made a case dismissal application on the 18th of July, which was not processed properly, and then on the 1st of August. But more importantly, 24 hours before my arrest, I made an appeal application on the 7th of August, 24 hours before, and explained to your patsy Circuit Judge Gosnell that I'm going to provide evidence that there's clear fraud taking place, a judicial fraud taking place. As a result of that email, 24 hours later, my brother's been kidnapped, held by yourself, taken. We have no idea where he is. You've come and searched the property whilst we were arrested in the garden, not at the home. You come into the bedroom.
Approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To continue recording, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
As I was saying, you arrested me from my garden and then used that as a pretext to search the whole house, photograph everything. So you are well informed of our living conditions. Then gone into stolen several of our valuable items. But most importantly, you've stolen my brother's passport and are holding him with the intention of never returning him back here again into my care, because you've now made him officially the ward of the state. And I've mentioned this to you before, Mr. Kenna. In order to achieve what you did in 30 minutes on the day of the 8th of August, it had taken you several years beforehand, and the commissioning of the High Court justices in my mother's case. This situation that you've now placed my brother in is completely unprecedented and untenable for you to keep him there. You have instructed the police to extend the bail now for further and without giving me access to my brother.
You've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. If you are happy with your message, press 4. Just message sent. Goodbye.
So they've extended the bail condition now without giving me any clarity of when I can see my brother or what rights I have, what rights my brother has in order to be detained like this. No law, no legal framework. Even though the matters are in court, there's no legal justification. No, every judge keeps on basically saying that we're acting dumb, that we don't know what's going on, and we're going to rubber stamp everything for the council. But they're still failing. They're all failing. But what can I do but be patient and persevere now? What can I do other than be